Hey, y'all, what's up? Let's talk about culturally responsible writing. Okay, so I just recently got this review. I'm gonna put the review up here about my novel, my book, Sister Assassins. This follows three foster sisters. One of them Black, one of them Hispanic, and one of them is Korean. Follows three foster sisters and their stories into becoming vigilantes. And the review that I got said that I was very culturally responsible. Let me get it so I can read it. She says the characterization is layered and emotionally resonant. Nia is a rock, fierce but quietly determined. Kwan's discipline and compassion shine through her trauma. And Valentina, she's a firebrand, spicy, street smart, and impossible to forget. Her revenge arc is chillingly satisfying. The narrative rotates between a sister's perspective and immersing us in their distinct voices and emotional landscapes. My portrayal of the grief PTSD and recovery is raw and honest. The assault scenes are difficult to read, but never gratuitous. They serve a purpose, anchoring the sisters' motivations and the story's emotional depth. The depiction of community, culture, and Black and brown womanhood is both authentic and affirming. Whether it's hair care, Creole slang, or cultural customs, the author nails the details. And I try really hard, y'all, because one thing that happens when I start writing about people that's not Black people, Black American people, is that now I have to do research on the customs, the culture. Some of it is based off of my interactions with these people people like day to day, but then I have to do research, and that's not always book research, right? Because I want it to be real. I want it to be authentic. If I'm going to choose to write it, I need to write it correctly. And then it brings me to the conversation of like author, especially these white authors, and they be doing white author stuff. And it's like, well, authors should only be writing their race. You shouldn't be writing outside the race because you don't know that experience. And then I'm like, so should she not be doing that? Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that because the way that they're currently doing it, I have a video up, guys, where I give you some examples. The way they're currently doing it is trash. But with my sensitivity readers and all of that, I try really hard to really capture the culture if I'm going to write about the culture, because in my perspective, if I'm going to put three sisters in the book and all of them is a different ethnicity, then that needs to have some reason. You need to be able to tell. I don't want to just drop three women of color in here where the only time you can tell that the woman of color is in the beginning because I say it, but throughout the book you can swap them with any other race and it'd be okay because it doesn't mess up the story. No, I want it to mess up the story if you race swap them. So no, I don't want to just write about Black women. I don't want to be pigeonholed into that because some of these white women let their internal biases and their external racism get in the way of their writing, and all the Black people in their book got watermelons, or they write about Native Americans or Native people and they turn them into dogs. Right? I feel like that's a broad umbrella that I don't want to be pushed under. Tell me what y'all think. Let's make this, let's talk about this. This is really quick and to the point because I got that review and I was like, oh my gosh, first of all, 4.5 stars. Thank you so much. Oh, I did the trauma right. I did the culture right. Thank you so much. Right? Really hype me up. But then that just brought the deeper conversation back to me that I keep on seeing places. It's no, authors need to write their own experience. But no, I don't want to write So do I want to write my own experience? Yes. Do I want to write only my own experience? No, I don't. What do y'all think? Let me know.